Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. First of all, let me apologise for my voice. I've got a bit of a head cold and a sore throat, so you're going to have to put up me sounding like this. I'm not entirely sure if this makes me sound like Honor Blackman, but you know, probably not. But I'm going to take it for the time being. So we're going to have a look at issue 481 of White Dwarf. Nice orc shaman on the front here. The Great Stomp continues. The War surges south. New Necron's Army of Renown. The Roaming Dead rules and battle plans. The fate of Barbarous decided. Warhammer horror short story. We do have some cards in this. Haven't taken them out yet. Let's have a look. So these are War Scroll bits and pieces. I may be a bit snotty as well, so I do apologise. Okay, Rondel Heartlands, Lake Wretch, that's nice. There. Lynx's Crescent and the Great Stomp, Adversaries of the War. Let's get rid of that. Have we got any more? No, that was it. Just those two. Right. Let's have a look. So we have the editorial intro, and down the bottom here it says, included with this issue, 4 double-sided cards for the Great Stomp campaign that you can either control or pillage, smash it up. There's also another double-sided campaign achievement card, just like the ones in issue 479, for anyone new who wants to join your campaign. So straight into contact, where you send in your letters and photographs of your minis. And we've got some great Necrons down here, which have been sort of like done in purple and a goldy colour, but with pink energy. That looks pretty cool. I like that. And a really nice model of Lilith, Lumineth army. That's nice. I like that. That is really nice. Okay, then we got some Tyranids. And a nice green and black and grey armour combo. And then somebody's girlfriend made them a squig cake for their birthday. Excellent. In the spotlight, Natalia Rodak's Mega Gargants. Wow, they look fantastic. They do look good. Okay, Worlds of Warhammer. Classifying the myriad worlds of Imperium of Mankind. So we're looking at different worlds, agri worlds, death worlds. Catachan's one of the death worlds. Fenris is a death world, the ice planet that the Space Wolves' abode is located. Hive worlds, Shrine and Carnival worlds, feudal worlds, and then we're into Warhammer Age of Sigmar, the eternal war for the conquest of the mortal realms. The War surges south, Flashpoint Rondel. So I think this is carrying on from last month. So information about the campaign. Some great squig artwork here as well, with these night goblins. Okay, and then the Great Stomp Part 2, Flashpoint Rondel. We've got some rules coming up by the look of it. Territory cards, earning achievements, completing your achievement card, territory effects, choke points. Some battle games, so a couple of boards and they're set up here. And then the Roaming Dead. Great zombies. and there's some rules for them. Roaming dead zombies. So they've got a war scroll card there. Zombie behaviour table. In combat, any models within 3 inches of any enemy models. Roll a d6. Mindless undead. Hold, hold, and on a 6 it's a rampage. So it gives you the rules for the hold, charge, shambling, advance and rampage there. Board layout here. Another game setup. And then Glory Hunters. Warcry is the ultimate fantasy skirmish game in which warbands of highly individual, battle-hardened fighters engage in furious combat to complete their multifarious and often nefarious goals. Okay, so we've got some lovely Warcry bands. Skaven. Are skinks still a thing? Are the skinks still around in Age of Sigmar? Somebody tell. Oh yeah, there you go. Those skinks. They look like skinks. Yeah, green skink skin. And then we got a Wastes of Tondia by Mark Bedford. That's a really nice looking board actually. I like the way that's been done. Lovely use of a toy skull. Painting bloody trees. So, and you've got your paint call-outs here for how it was done. Legionnaires of the Dark Creed. New background, quests and rewards for Chaos Legionnaires warbands in Warcry. So, okay, Chaos Legionnaires. So we've got a board setup and game rules there. Background tables. Heart of Gur. Rotmire Creed. The Horns of Hashut. The Gnarlwood. And then we're into the Grim Dark. Excuse me. Okay, the Breach reinforced Flashpoint Nephilim. Imperial forces were in retreat across a raft of systems, while the last word received from many more had told of overwhelming Xenos numbers. Desperate plans for evacuation and grim last stands in the God Emperor's name. Few commanders in the region could see any hope of prevailing against the unrelenting advance of Necron legions, not without vast reinforcement. So it looks like some just background fluff on Flashpoint Nephilim. Some nice Black Templars artwork there as well. Oh look, Bobby G, poster boy for the Imperium at the moment. Who's going to be the next? Who's going to be the next Loyalist Primarch? There's a lot of people saying it's going to be a toss-up between Leman Russ, possible, or the Lion. I'm going to favour the Lion, not just because obviously the Lion is the Primarch of the Dark Angels, which I collect, but primarily because we know exactly where he is. We know exactly what he's been doing. He went down for a nap 10,000 years ago and nobody bothered to wake him up. So with Luther being broken out from the rock by the demonic incursion that happened, It wouldn't surprise me if the Lion comes back to finally put this fallen malarkey to bed. So we've got some Necron's army of renown, Flashpoint Nephilim. Now these are some new rules, I believe, for Necron legions. Stratagems, efficient disintegration, lurking murderers, canoptic reinforcement, weaponized bodies, etc. Then we're into Kill Team. So we've got the Gallo Dark terrain stuff here, which is quite cool. So we're just going through some different bits and pieces. So we've got some lists here for orcs. These, I think these are either, they're Harlequins, that one. Prodigal Sons, Chaos Space Marines, 1,000 Suns, I think. Imperial Guard, Tau, and then the Fate of Barbarous Part 2. So here we go, we're doing this. Did we not? I thought we finished off this in the last video that I did. Am I missing something? I may be mistaken. I may have just, because I picked this up the other week and I've not been able to get it done, I may just be remembering wrong. But yeah, we've got the battle board. It's a lovely battle board. It's a shame we don't see more of these battle boards, and I do wish Games Workshop would have had continued their realm of battle boards, you know, for their miniatures, because those 6x4 foot plastic boards that like clip together, I thought were absolutely brilliant. I loved them, and it's a shame that they're no longer available. And maybe they'll do them as a limited edition run at some point. I mean, 200 quid was getting a bit pricey. They were pricey when they first came out, but I miss those boards. I miss having that scenery available immediately, you know. I mean, these cardboards are fine, but they're no substitute. Okay, so Armoured Fist of the Legion, Armoured Assault, new rules. So this looks like it's going to be tanks. Smurf boys against the Sons of Horus there. Oops. So defender's point was only attacking. So in this game, Iron Behemoths, the defenders are in the centre in an 18-inch diameter circle, and the attackers deploy on the short edges 12 inches in. Master of Rivendell, so we got a bit of Lord of the Rings, that's nice. I always like Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings was the first I collected. City of Foresight, and then we've got some fiction. Warhammer Horror from Black Library. So a few pages of that, and then we're into Inside the Studio and Hobby Bingo. So there you go. Some nice Black Templars. And yeah, some nice looking armour here as well. Nicely battle worn Imperial Fists. Lunar Wolves Spartan, looking a bit too pristine for my liking. Excellent. So there you go. That was White Dwarf 481. The cards that you got were Adversaries of the War and then the Great Stomp. So these are just cards for your armies by the look of it. Player name, army name, faction name, the plan. Them needs clobbering for the boss. Strategic objectives, key targets for the alliance. And then these cards were I'm assuming random things. So you've got 4 pillage cards of Lynx's Crescent, Lake Wretch, Rondel Heartlands and Brinnock, and then on the opposite side of those cards for each one, Brinnock, Rondel Heartlands, Lake Wretch and Lynx's Crescent, it's a control card. So yeah, there you go. That was this month's. Come and join me for the next video and hopefully I'll see you soon. Alright, take care. Bye bye.